Just last night, I had the opportunity to stay at the East Brothers Lighthouse in San Francisco Bay. It's off of Point Richmond and sits between San Pablo Bay and San Francisco Bay as a light station that still operates today. It was established in 1873 and it was converted into a bed and breakfast in 1980. It continues to operate to this day as both a operational light station and a bed and breakfast, which helps a nonprofit society maintain the preserve the historic look of the station, even though it continues to do its job as a modern light station. I wanted to go ahead and post some of my experiences up on the internet. I figured that there might be some out there that might enjoy getting the opportunity to see this if you don't find it convenient to go to San Francisco Bay anytime soon. Anyway, we have a picture of a small island here that's just off the light station. You can see a ferry boat running behind it that may be going from Vallejo to San Francisco. You can see a large bunch of seagulls are using the island as a place to stay. And here in a second we'll zoom in a little bit and you can see sea lions that are also hanging out on this little island out in the channel between San Francisco Bay and San Pablo Bay. Here we're just going to pan around a little bit. We're up on the lighthouse. I guess I'd call it a racetrack, just this walkway around the light. You can see the 580 bridge over there, and we are looking down toward the south into San Francisco Bay. We see our friends the seagulls on the island again to the west. And here we can see the modern lighthouse light that the Coast Guard still maintains. And we pan up to the north to look into San Pablo Bay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to, we're now inside of the lighthouse building itself, and we're looking out. You can probably see the light of the lighthouse reflecting on the windows because the light's behind my back. What we'll do is we will walk down the steps, and this will take us from the lighthouse light down to the third floor. You can see there's some kind of backup batteries here. Maybe they're for the light to keep it operating if they lose AC current. And we'll continue on down the stairs to the second floor. Here we see an award that the station received from the Department of Transportation, and some pictures from the past of the station. We'll walk around here into a common area for use by the patrons of the bed and breakfast. They have a bunch of board games in there. You can see the binoculars by the window and all kinds of nautical and period kind of accoutrements. Here we walk on down the steps, and we'll walk into the main, I guess you could call it a courtyard, that doubles as a rain catching system to supply the water for the station. And here we pan around and you can see the water storage tank, and the big white round thing is the cistern that actually collects the water. Behind it here is the fog signal building, which contains the equipment used to power the old fog signal. The modern one is actually electronic. electrical, I believe. The equipment in this building is for a pneumatic foghorn that operated before the electric one was installed, and before it there was a steam operated system that had boilers, which I believe all the parts of are probably gone. What you see here is the diesel generator that they use to provide emergency power if they don't have power coming across from the shore. Here you see the backup bell used in the case that the foghorn signal wasn't working properly. And then you have the boathouse down below where the lighthouse boat is kept. Next we turn around and we take a look at the foghorn building from the other side, and you can see the two pneumatic horns on top of the building and the associated piping coming from inside the building that provides the air into the horns. Here we're walking around the side of the foghorn building. You can see a little shed there. It was actually a tool shed at one time, and it is now the accommodations for the lighthouse keepers, who also manage the bed and breakfast. You can see the water cistern to the left-hand side. And here our trip to the lighthouse, which was far too short, is coming to an end, and we are now traveling on our way back to Point Richmond, which is where the dock is that they send and receive their B&B customers from. And with that wraps up this little video of the East Brother Light Station. And I had a great time shooting the video, and I hope you have as much fun watching it. Thanks a lot.